just leaves a wet sigh beside the curb. My coffee cools while I reread yesterday's unfinished postcard. A woman in red circles an appointment, then calmly closes her planner. Nobody here is asking me to turn this morning into proof. From this window seat, the whole town can take its time. I watch the traffic begin without borrowing its urgent rhythm. The blue glass holds my face beside the passing buses. For one quiet hour, beginning slowly is enough for me. The server sets down a spoon with a tiny silver sound. Steam draws a crooked sun above the stranger's tea. I remember calling rest a failure when I was younger. Today I leave that old sentence folded beneath my cup. Child presses both palms against the window and laughs as father waits without checking the clock in his hand. Seat, the whole town can take its time. I watch the traffic begin without borrowing its urgent rhythm. The blue glass holds my face beside the passing buses. For one quiet hour, beginning slowly is enough for me. The coffee is cold now, but the morning still feels kind. One clean blue cup waits high above the drying rack. I rinse a spoon and choose enough coffee for myself. The radio crackles, loses a station and finds an old chorus. I used to call these small mornings something I should outgrow. The last clean cup makes a modest morning feel complete. Warm kitchen lights settle softly along the chipped blue rim. I do not need a larger life to deserve comfort. This single cup says I have already arrived somewhere gentle. A neighbor's dog barks once, then settles by the fence. I butter toast and watch the rain cloud over the bins. The mail remains unopened beside a receipt from last week. Nothing becomes worse because I leave it there until noon. My mother kept cups for guests she rarely got to see. I understand now why she liked their painted handles so much. The last clean cup makes a modest morning feel complete. Warm kitchen light settles softly along the chipped blue rim. I do not need a larger life to deserve comfort. This single cup says I have already arrived somewhere gentle. The sink can wait while this familiar song finishes playing. Rain starts halfway through my walk and darkens every paving stone. I choose the table nearest the glass and tuck in my coat. Two umbrellas lean together outside like friends sharing a secret. The forecast promised nothing, which somehow makes this weather honest. I save a table for the weather beside my warm drink. The rain can sit across from me and soften every street. I have nowhere urgent enough to make this gray feel wrong. For now the storm is simply another guest in the room. A cyclist stops beneath the awning and shakes out her sleeve. She laughs at her reflection in the puddle by the door. I remember every plan I canceled because skies looked uncertain. This small wet afternoon asks me to stay anyway. Clouds over where the heater meets the cold. I trace one clear circle and watch the traffic blur beyond. I save a table for the weather beside my warm drink. The rain can sit across from me and soften every street. I have nowhere urgent enough to make this gray feel wrong. For now the storm is simply another guest in the room. My coat is damp, but my hands have found their warmth. I wrote 3 tasks at the top of a clean notebook. Below them, half the page stayed bright and unexpectedly generous. My pen rolled toward the window when the church bell sounded. I stopped chasing it and listened until the hallway became still. Half a page of plans can hold the shape of today. The empty margin leaves a place for weather and surprise. I do not have to schedule every kindness I may need. Some hours become useful only when nobody gives them orders. The baker downstairs carries flour across her cheek like snow. She waves through the glass and I wave back. this pause a wasted hour. Now it feels like a door left open inside the day. Cross out one item that belonged to someone else's expectation. The paper looks calmer after that small act of editing. Can hold the shape of today. The empty margin leaves a place for weather and surprise. I do not have to schedule every kindness I may need. Some hours become useful when nobody gives them orders. The lower half remains blank beneath my careful handwriting. The sign across the road pours blue light over my book. I find the paragraph where I finally stop writing to you. Near the door a spoon falls and someone lowers their laughter. The room keeps its warmth without asking what I have lost. Corner table blue makes the evening soft around my shoulders. Nothing remains to prove beneath this familiar borrowed light. I let the last sentence rest unopened on the page. The night is wide enough for leaving things unfinished now. A student packs her notes into a bag marked with stars. She hums the chorus playing low above the espresso machine. I used to envy anyone who looks sure of tomorrow. Tonight her easy humming is enough to keep me company. A tiny dark planet, I lift it and see the street bend quietly inside. Table blue makes the evening soft around my shoulders. Nothing remains to prove beneath this familiar borrowed light. I let the last sentence rest unopened on the page. The night is wide enough for leaving things unfinished now. The sign flickers once, then returns to its patient blue. Mm-hmm. past the jacket with brass buttons and the peonies wrapped gold. For a moment each window offered a brighter version of me. Then I bought 2 peaches from the corner fruit stand. Their weight in my bag felt more honest than wanting everything. Things I did not buy leave my pockets light tonight. I still have the long walk home and sky above it. Enough can be a pair of peaches ripening by tomorrow. I am learning that wanting less can make room for wonder. At the crossing, a florist sweeps pale petals from the pavement. One clings to my shoe until the next block of wind. I think of all the purchases that promised a new beginning. None of them knew my name as gently as this evening. I put the peaches on the table beside the unpaid bill. The color changes the kitchen without solving anything important. Things I did not buy leave my pockets light tonight. I still have the long walk home and sky above it. Enough can be a pair of peaches ripening by tomorrow. I am learning that wanting less can make room for wonder. One peach will be breakfast and one can wait a while. The train is 7 minutes late beneath the trembling departure board. Everyone studies a screen, but I look up at the rain. A man loosens his tie and smiles at nothing in particular. I borrow his open face and stop treating delay like danger. Slow train home, carry me without asking for a faster answer. Wet city lights lengthen across the window into patient lines. I have spent enough for this week outrunning every silence tonight. Even the pause between stations has somewhere to go. A schoolgirl shares one earbud with her sleepy little brother. He nods against her shoulder when the carriage sways left. Their quiet trust makes the crowded train feel less lonely. I send no message and let the tunnel hold my thoughts. At my stop, the doors open with their familiar tired chime. The platform smells like metal rain and someone else's dinner. somewhere to go. The last carriage slides away and leaves a silver hush. I missed my turn by one block and found a garden gate. A dog slept beneath a bench without apologizing for its afternoon. I bought a drink I could not pronounce from a nearby cart. For once being lost felt like an invitation instead of failure. The day has room beyond the narrow story told by clocks. A wrong direction can still carry me somewhere worth seeing. I let the trees decide how long my shadow becomes. There is time enough to notice what I almost passed. An elderly man waters basil in tins along the path. He tells me the mint survives better when nobody fusses over it. I laugh because I recognize that advice inside myself. The cup grows warm between my palms beneath the leaves. When I finally find the street I meant to take, it seems less important than the garden behind me now. The day has room beyond the narrow story told by clocks. The wrong direction can still carry me somewhere worth seeing. I let the trees decide how long my shadow becomes. There is time enough to notice what I almost passed. The dog is still sleeping when I pass the gate again. My ice drink has forgotten its shape by late afternoon. The cubes are only clear water moving around the straw. The server turns chairs upside down but leaves my table alone. I hold the glass and remember how quickly plans can soften. Melted ice is still good beneath this late window light. Some things change their form and become easier to hold. I do not need every lovely moment frozen in place. The wooden floor shines gold because the sun keeps moving. A delivery rider checks his map beside the closing counter. He sighs, then accepts a biscuit someone offers from the tray. think of the apology I rehearsed all morning long. Maybe it can dissolve before I make it necessary. The last sweetness gathers near the bottom of the cup. I draw it through the straw and taste something almost new. Melted ice is still good beneath this late window light. Some things change their form and become easier to hold. I do not need every lovely moment frozen in place. The wooden floor shines gold because the sun keeps moving. The glass leaves a bright ring upon the wooden table. Your message says the bridge is crowded and you will be late. I order tea and choose the chair facing the doorway. The milk machine sighs and the barista hums a low refrain. I refuse to turn these extra minutes into a private disaster. A small delay is not a door closing between us. I can keep this borrowed minute without counting what it costs. The tea cools slowly and the room keeps making space. Waiting becomes lighter when I stop demanding certainty from it. A couple argues quietly over which cake to split in half. They smile before either one gives up the last word. I watch them settle back into the same small kindness. The door opens and I do not need it to be you. When you arrive, your hair smells faintly of rain and bus seats. You apologize twice and I interrupt you with a menu. A small delay is not a door closing between us. I can keep this borrowed minute without counting what it costs. The tea cools slowly and the room keeps making space. Waiting becomes lighter when I stop demanding certainty from it. We share the cake neither couple had chosen for themselves. You draw a route across a napkin with the pen beside your plate. 2 streets, a park, a place for dinner, all the ways a night can wait. Paper canvas sweated, turning one block into blue. I like the shape of any future that is sketched by hand with you. Paper, napkin map. We do not need to know it all. Pick a road and keep me near you. We can laugh when we get lost. We can laugh when we get lost. The playlist pauses for a second, and the room becomes itself. A cup, a chair, a coat beside me, a book returned to the shelf. The quiet between songs is not empty after all. It is where I hear the small things I was trying not to call. Outside, the traffic takes a breath, then starts its low familiar sound. I do not need a perfect chorus to know I am safe right now. The quiet between songs is not empty after all. It is where I hear the small things I was trying not to call safe right now. I place my phone face down beside a stack of unopened mail. The afternoon does not ask for pictures or a better explanation. I butter toast, fold the blanket, and sit before it cools. For once I do not narrate the piece while it is happening. Sunday, without proof, belongs quietly to the life I am living. No public light needs to touch this warm, unremarkable happiness. The room is enough because I have stopped performing it. I keep this hour close without turning it into content. A neighbor plays scales badly through the wall above my kitchen. Each missed note makes me smile more than a perfect song. I open the window and let the laundry smell drift in. Nothing grand occurs and nothing needs to be repaired. By evening, the mail remains where I first placed it. I might for another day. Sunday, without proof, belongs quietly to the life I am living. No public light needs to touch this warm, unremarkable happiness. The room is enough because I've stopped performing it. I keep this hour close without turning it into content. The phone stays dark beside the toast crumbs and folded blanket. The lunch rush fades into a murmur. Plates go quiet on the bar. Sunlight moves beyond the counter, like it is looking for a car. The other side of noon feels softer than before. I can let the afternoon through the half-open door. My notebook holds one honest sentence. That is plenty for today. I am not behind the daylight when it takes its time away. The other side of noon feels softer than before. I can let the afternoon through the half-open door. Half-open door. The buildings bend inside my water glass, golden upside down. I lift it and carry half the city across the table. A bicycle cuts through dusk while the green signal changes to rain. For a minute, the whole street fits inside my hands. There is a city in this glass, shining close enough to hold. I do not need to leave my chair to feel it unfold. The world keeps moving in small bright fragments near my fingers. I can belong to its motion without joining every passing crowd. A tourist asks the server where the river begins from here. She points west, then adds that it looks better after dark. I remember arriving once with a suitcase and no familiar windows. Tonight, even the traffic sounds like a language I understand. The glass empties and the reflected building waiting again. Nothing magical happened, except I noticed where I was. There is a city in this glass, shining close enough to hold. I do not need to leave my chair to feel it unfold. The world keeps moving in small bright fragments near my fingers. I can belong to its motion without joining every passing crowd. The last gold building trembles in the ring left by my glass. Your bag rests on the chair beside you until I come in. You move it with one hand and make space without a speech. The gesture is so small that it almost disappears immediately. Still it changes the temperature of the whole evening for me. The sea you saved was waiting like a quiet, familiar song. I did not know how much I needed to be expected. We make room for each other without making a scene. That simple chair gives the night a place to begin. We talk about a broken lift and the neighbor's loud parrot. Nothing we say will travel farther than this table tonight. I laugh too loudly at your story about missing the bus. You laugh back as if my happiness is not surprising. Pretending you are full, I take it because friendship sometimes means accepting small care. The seed you saved was waiting like a quiet, familiar song. I did not know how much I needed to be expected. We make room for each other without making a scene. That simple chair gives the night a place to begin. Your chair scrapes back first and mine follows after it. on the counter and turns every cup a faded rose. I thought the day was ending, then it began glowing differently. A friend sends one heart on my screen, and I leave it there. Some answers feel kinder when they are not made immediately. There is no need to rush the light across this quiet room. It knows where to fall when the shadows begin arriving. I can't wait until the gold becomes a softer kind of blue. The evening asks for patience, and I finally have some. The server wipes the window where fingerprints catch the sun. Outside, a taxi pauses beneath the tree across the road. I remember calling twilight sad because it meant less time. Now I see it as the day putting on its gentler clothes. Reaches the corner of my open notebook. It crosses out nothing and makes no promise to return. There is no need to rush the quiet room. It knows where to fall when the shadows begin arriving. I can't wait until the gold becomes a softer kind of blue. The evening asks for patience, and I finally have some. The counter loses its rose, but keeps a little. I move my chair 2 inches toward the narrow strip of sun. The room is still the same room, but my shoulders loosen. Outside, leaves practice their shining dance above the parked cars. A small change in angle gives the day another way inside. A little more window gives my heavy thoughts somewhere to travel. A little more sky makes the ceiling feel less certain. Sometimes relief arrives without explaining what has been wrong. I sit in the new light and let it do its work. Waters plants on the fire escape across from mine. She turns each pot slowly so the stems can face noon. I copy her care by turning my own chair another inch. There are ways to help a day that do not need grand plans. Over, but I do not drag the chair back. I have learned the sun can return without being chased. Makes the ceiling feel less certain. Sometimes relief arrives without explaining what has been wrong. I sit in the new light and let it do its work. The leaves keep moving beyond the glass in their own time. They turn the chairs upside down and leave my table untouched. The final song thins out while the street becomes clean outside. I find my keys beneath a book and pull on my scarf. Nobody tells me to hurry, so I learn how to leave gently. The coffee shop closes slowly, and I can follow its pace. The day does not need a dramatic ending to be finished. One lamp remains above the counter, warm as a held breath. I let the last hour settle before I carry it home. The cashier counts coins and hums along with the last chord. Irregular waves from the door, already halfway into the rain. I used to stay until closing because I feared my empty room. Tonight I feel ready to meet it without making it lonely. A soft and ordinary click. Through the glass, the stacked chairs look like sleeping animals. The coffee shop closes slowly, and I can follow its pace. The day does not need a dramatic ending to be finished. One lamp remains above the counter, warm as a held breath. I let the last hour settle before I carry it home. The cafe darkens one window at a time behind me. I leave tomorrow by the doorway with my shoes and folded coat. It can wait beside the umbrella until this evening has finished. A candle by the red register throws amber across the wooden counter. I decide not to bring every unfinished question to this table. Tomorrow can wait outside while I remain inside today a while. There is music in the cafe and a softer way to stay. The future will still be there after this warm cup empties. For now I choose the hour that is already holding me. The child drops a coin and searches beneath the chair legs. Her grandfather finds it, then buys them both a small cookie. The shared laughter makes the room feel briefly without deadlines. I let that simple sound revise the list inside my head. When I stand, tomorrow is still waiting where I left it. It looks less frightening beside the damp umbrella and shoes. Tomorrow can wait outside while I remain inside today a while. There is music in the cafe and a softer way to stay. The future will still be there after this warm cup empties. For now I choose the hour that is already holding me. The candle keeps burning behind the counter after I